Hi, everybody.
Hello there.
I'm Jerry.
And I'm Linda.
We're the Newcomers. Time again for Mailbag Monday. This is a rough one today. We've never cut it this close.
No.
You know, you are going to be getting this right after we record it. I'm probably going to work all night tonight on it because she's been away for 5 days babysitting.
Yeah.
How you doing?
I had a great time. My sister joined me from Indiana and helped me out, and we had a great time. Fun. Kids are busy as ever, and we enjoyed ourselves.
She's taking a nap in the other room, isn't she?
She's taking a nap.
It's her identical twin. Remember, you saw her in a show a while back.
Yeah.
But we're here and we're back at it. You glad to be home?
I am glad to be home.
It's hard work.
It's hard work, but I feel good when I do it. I really do.
Well, thank everybody that watched our video on Thursday. We went shopping at Costco. Got a lot of great comments on that, mostly about the bird's eye view you got because the camera was up here on my baseball cap.
Yeah.
And it was fun, and I like Costco, and I want to go back when I'm in a better mood and
have more money.
Well, just a little more refreshed, and don't.
Well, we know
it's hard work following her around that store. Did you see that?
I like to go. So catch me up and down those aisles if you dare. On today's show, an alligator gives a villager a big scare.
Right, and the cart path on the Bexley Bridge is going to open this week.
And will there be a beach in the villages?
And what if you bought here and you hated it?
All that and more. Hit it, Wally.
Send us your questions, we've got your answers. Jerry and Linda's Mailbag Monday.
All right, let's go to our viewer video question. This one's from Ron and Barbara in New Jersey.
Hi Jerry and Linda, it's Ron and Barbara from the Jersey Shore and Sable Chase. A few years ago I heard about a company called Crystal Lagoons who was going to be building a man-made beach in the villages. We love the beach and we love the villages and we'd like to see the two together. I was wondering, what's the story, Jerry?
A beach in the villages? Well, we'd have everything then, wouldn't we?
We wouldn't have to go to the coast.
So I contacted somebody in the know and found out that, yes, indeed, there will be a beach down in the Eastport area.
Oh, my gosh.
I don't know how big it will be, but you'll be able to go there and dip your toes in the sand, I guess.
That's going to be a great place for kids.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing where they put it. I'm sure they'll have an alligator patrol there, huh?
Or they'll have to have a big giant fence all around it, right? Oh my goodness.
Well, thank you for the question from all the way up there on the Jersey Shore.
Mm-hmm. Love to hear them talk. This question is from Craig Landgrel. Do you recommend a home inspection prior to settlement on a new home?
We suggest an inspection, but on a new home, everything's brand new. I think the Villages gives you a year to kind of live in your home, look at it. You should compile a list, and then after a year, they'll come in and fix anything that needs fixing. On a pre-owned home, for sure. I mean, if you're going to spend, $400,000, $500,000 or more, you want an inspection. You don't want any serious problems like the roof or the heating and air conditioning.
Right.
But on a new home, that's a good question. I guess you have to have an element of trust in the Villages. You move in, live in it, make your list. They should take care of it. Mm-hmm. Ron and Renee in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania say they've been looking at homes online and they're wondering whether there aren't any fruit trees. Are they hard to maintain or expensive to get started? No, we see them. You kind of have to be looking for them. Now, at the right time of year, you'll see the yellow because lemons are the most popular
They
here.
are the most popular, and they will be almost like grapefruits.
They really are
huge, and those trees are just loaded. We have seen them quite a bit when we first moved in here, but you have to really take care of them. You have to make sure the fruit are off the ground because you don't want rodents around, and because they will attract animals. A neighbor of ours gave us some limes the other day, and they were potent. They were so sour. But we do have fruit trees.
Yeah, the biggest complaint, like she said, is that when they fall, there can be a lot of them.
Yeah.
And they start decomposing and drawing in, your armadillos and possums and
Yeah.
and skunks and rats and who knows what.
Okay, I haven't seen a skunk, and I really haven't seen I might have seen a rat.
No, I mean, but that's what the deal is. And
Yeah.
I would like to have
Yeah.
a fruit tree on
I
the
would.
patio, maybe.
Yeah, I think we should.
They have a hybrid, one of them that comes up and produces limes and lemons together.
Yes,
That would be kind of cool.
Yes, we've seen that. This is from Edward in Sacramento. My wife and I are really big on service. Do the residents of the villages give back through service or charities? Oh, absolutely. In fact, I'm awed at the amount of give back to the community, the charities, the work that the churches do, the clubs, your neighborhoods. It's amazing how many things are given back to the community.
You see on your screen there, that's the Village's Deadheads. That's the Grateful Dead Club.
Yeah.
And Dave Bortula sent me these pictures. They've donated to the Wildwood Food Pantry and had trailers full of goodies
Yeah.
for them. And
That's right.
it's very common here. So no worries, you'll find a way to give back.
You will definitely.
Not a Risk Taker in Ohio sent this letter. And they say, I don't know, I'm kind of scared. I'm moving 1,000 miles. It's scary, but we're tired of the cold and the dreary weather. Do you know anyone that bought and hated it? That's my fear.
You know, I think we all had that fear when we come to a new place. Am I going to like it? I'm leaving my friends. I'm leaving my family. You've just got to trust and just put yourself out there. So any other things you can add?
Well, I mean, yes, we've heard of people that moved here and didn't like it.
Mm-hmm.
Almost everyone complained about not being able to make friends. And then when we investigated a little bit, they waited for friends to come knocking on their door.
Yeah, can't do that.
No, you've got to join a club or an activity or play golf with people and meet people. And then,
It blossoms.
remember Michael Seibel down there
Oh,
in,
yes. Yeah.
I think it's in the village of Richmond. He came and he was upset because everybody around him was a rental. And we put his story on here, and boy, before you know it, people started reaching out to him. He asked for help, and that's what you do. Yeah. You don't wait till you get so frustrated that you leave. I had a letter last week. Do you remember this one? A lady was here on a lifestyle visit by herself. Her husband didn't come.
I do.
She contacted me and said she was going to stay another week, but she didn't have anybody to hang out with. She was lonely. She said just boring. And she said that she's shy. She has not tried. So I was trying to hook her up and get her fixed up, and she wrote back immediately and said, I'm going home.
I'm leaving tomorrow.
Yeah, she kind of did it to herself. She didn't get out there and make friends.
I think, too, she might have come without her husband because her letter did have her husband's name on it. So he may have sent her ahead to go check it out. I think they both need to come together and do that. She probably
It's
missed
always
him.
better when you have somebody to ride around with and talk with and joke with and have fun with and eat lunch with. I always feel bad, like I told you last week, when we go out to eat and we see somebody eating by themselves. That's,
Strike
just-
up a conversation.
Yeah,
say
get
hello.
up there.
Yeah, absolutely. This is from Jody. We are finally coming for a visit to see the villages. Is there anything special you think we should do for sure? Oh, wow. Well, definitely for sure, you're going to go to the town squares and to go to all 3 or 4. Go to Sawgrass Grove too. Check those out. Visit the rec centers. Those are beautiful, and they're all decorated differently. So you're going to find one you like better than another, maybe. So it's a lot of fun.
We came, I still remember, I wouldn't exactly call myself an idiot, but I mean, I definitely was ignorant. I called a real estate person here, who ended up being a friend and our agent, Steve Lightbody, and said, we're going to be in the villages for 2 hours. Can you show us around? And that is not enough time.
He said,
This is
no.
a big place. So we always recommend to people, make sure you have a golf cart. You can't really get the flavor of the villages without a golf cart. If you just drive around and you're hitting these roundabouts, you're nervous, you're scared, you're probably not going to have a good time if you only have one day or a few hours to kill. But get a golf cart and explore the neighborhoods.
Right.
Especially the pre-owned neighborhoods.
Yeah.
That's what we prefer. Right now, I'm going to tell you, we prefer the pre-owned neighborhoods. Although we know some beautiful places down there.
Yes.
But explore in that golf cart. Go to the old neighborhoods. Go to the new neighborhoods. See which ones you like.
Feel good.
You'll have kind of have a sense of what you really enjoy.
And you did kind of mention about the sales agents. They are wonderful here. They are not pushy. They let the villages sell itself. And so I hope you will enjoy meeting up with a sales agent and saying, oh, I may want to look at a house today.
Great point. We heard a rumor last week that the Bexley Bridge, the Southern Oaks Bridge, was getting ready to open for golf carts. We didn't have verification of that, but now we do.
Yeah.
And that is going to open, and what a good thing that's going to be for people in the St. Catherine, in the Citrus Grove area, and on the other side, once that's developed, getting back and forth to Sawgrass Grove and whatever. But it went further to say that Middleton is going to be connected by cart path to Sawgrass Grove, Brownwood, etc. Now, I'm not sure I like that myself. I mean, we went to Brownwood twice this past week. It was so crowded.
Yeah.
We couldn't even find a place to park.
Yeah.
You know, and if it's opened up to lots of more people, you know, that for me could be a drawback as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, that's going to be toughy. You know, they might need to build a parking garage.
Well,
somewhere.
yeah, everybody can come here. You know, you can come in a car, but
Yeah.
even when we were in a golf cart, we still couldn't find a place to park, even the lots behind.
Yeah.
You know, and Blonde Ambition was at Sumter Landing the other night.
Yes.
The week before, we went to the Halloween thing up at Spanish Springs. Is crowded. And of course, it's the season where our seasonal residents are coming back,
Yeah.
and it's there. But yeah, I mean, it's a good thing. The connectivity is a good thing. It goes both ways. We will be able to go to Eastport when it's finished.
Nice.
Go to that beach that we were talking about, and vice versa. But you know, I don't know. Overcrowded is not good for old folks like
for
that.
old folks. Wanted to share this video. I almost climbed on the top of our golf cart. It was walking across the trail on our way home from Lake Sumter and what I call the freeway in the area by the huge electrical lines.
Yeah, you go over the Chitty Chetty Bridge, and right over there, you're going to encounter these big power lines. They're driving through there. And that gator, look, it's just ambling across, and kind of scared her. That's Tina Weaver and her husband, Scott.
Let him go. Let him go.
Look at this alligator crossing the path. Check that out. I guess I'm gonna have to wait for his turn.
And
That would scare me.
I mean, I've never seen that in 5 years.
No,
Have you?
No, we have not.
So it's not a really common thing, but I mean, we got a lot of people here driving a lot of miles and they're going to see things, but interesting. But he wasn't bothering anybody. He just wanted to get in that pool or that pond over there, didn't he?
Just walking around.
Yeah. Well, thanks for sending that. And if any of you ever see something really cool,
Yeah, want to share?
video that, preferably in landscape. But I'm not blaming you, Tina, that you didn't have that in landscape. It's worth seeing either way.
Yeah.
But it's best in landscape. So send us your news events. You know, you've seen Peter Bernard sends us some great stuff all the time, so we really appreciate that. And by the way, Friday night, the Leonid meteor shower is going to be at its peak. It's a meteor shower.
Yeah, that's
Shooting
nice.
stars. All growing up, I took our kids up on the roof, and we'd get some sleeping bags and blankets and lay on the roof and watch the shower every year. And there's another one that happens in the spring, and we'd watch that as well. And you can count sometimes 50 shooting stars. Now, one is special,
Yeah.
but 50, come on, they
That
go
was
across the sky.
a lot of fun.
If you're not doing anything Friday night, stay up, get yourself a blanket, go out on the driveway somewhere dark, and count those meteors. And it's a fun thing to do.
Yeah.
I might do it myself.
Yeah.
It's usually late, you know, or very early, very, very early. But it's got to be when it's dark. Sometimes the moon screws it up.
Yes.
But anyway, have fun with that. Look at those meteors. Let us know if you see a bunch.
This is from Kathy and Bob from Michigan, and they are snowbirds. I'm wondering why the Villages doesn't recycle. It just kills me to put all that in one trash bag. I hear you, Kathy and Bob. It killed me too when we had to do that. But we are assured that and reassured that they take those bags and they burn them at a certain. I don't know the name of the company that does it, but they take it and they burn the trash and it recycles. Somehow they've got it worked out. So we are recycling. So we do save on different color bags.
Upcoming entertainment, I'm going to take that today. part of it anyway. Is that okay?
You can
I'm
take
stepping
it.
on. I'm in your lane. I'm over in her
You
lane.
can take
I'm gonna get in her lane. 2 bands are coming to the Savannah Center on November 20th. Badfinger and Blues Image. You might remember Badfinger. They had some crazy good songs like No Matter What You Are, Come and Get It. Remember that one?
Oh, yeah.
If You Want It, Come and Get It. Let's see, what was the other one? I wrote it down here.
You want it? Here it is. Come and get it.
Day After Day. And more. But they sounded so much like the Beatles,
They
and people
did.
thought they were. Anyway, the founding member of that band is going to be here and performing with Blues Image. Blues Image had a great song back in the day. Do you remember it? Who remembers? Think of it. Ride, Captain, Ride.
Oh.
73 men sailed up. Remember that? I love that.
Go, Jerry.
So join Rocky and the Rollers with those 2 bands on November 20th. That'll be fun. And don't forget that Saturday night in Wildwood, we will be there for a little meet and greet, and then a magic show. I don't know if I'll call it a magic show. I mean, I know it's not magic.
It's a mentalist.
But it's a mentalist, an evening of enlightenment. It's Michael C. Anthony. And you saw, hopefully, on Saturday, we threw out a special video that showed a trick that he did for us. I call it a trick. It might offend him.
Yeah.
Whatever. He did something for us that was really amazing, and we watched it on.
I call it tricky.
It was very tricky, and I couldn't figure it out, and I've replayed that tape 15 times. Hopefully you saw that on Saturday. But that's going to
They
be
won't tell.
that's going to be on the 18th, and he'll be at Wildwood. It's $25 if you want to go, and they still have some tickets, I hear. So it's time for Out and About. Well, I went to White Castle. Now, White Castle is very common in Louisville, Kentucky, and New Albany, Indiana, our old stomping grounds.
Yes.
The Porcelain Palace is right there on the corner of Spring and Vincennes up there, and we've gone there many times. They make those belly bombs or sliders
We call
or
them sliders.
whatever you want to call them,
Because they
and
split in and slip up.
in the right situation, they are so good.
Yes.
So my buddy Jim Roberts asked me, he said, hey, I'll pick you up in my Corvette. Let's ride down and get some White Castle. So we did. Now it's in Orlando. It is the largest White Castle in the world.
Whoa.
It's very popular down there. We went down and they had kiosk ordering. And I think I got 7 White Castles and he got 6. And we got fries. And they made something called onion chips. We thought we'd try those, and 2 drinks. Now that came to $32, ladies and gentlemen.
Woo.
Those little sliders are $1.19 a piece.
I remember when they were like 12 cents a piece.
$1.19.
That
Yeah,
shows
I can
my
remember
age.
when they were less than 20 cents a piece, maybe
Yeah.
12 cents.
A quarter piece. I don't know.
But hey, it was great. Now, I've been getting frozen White Castles. You can get them at Walmart. You can get them at probably Publix and other places. But it's just not,
Not the same.
it's not the same
Not
because
the
you
same.
can't get that perfect
Yeah.
heat on them without
Yeah.
drying out that bun.
Yeah, you're right. Making the
Yeah.
bun crunchy.
I tried
the
putting
meat
water
leather.
on the paper towel and folding it under and doing all the tricks, and it's still not the same.
the same.
But these were spot on good.
So we're going to take an hour drive to go get our White Castles.
Yeah.
Or when we
Luckily, the grandkids are down there, so maybe we can just do a little
Yeah,
over there and get them.
absolutely. That sounds
But that's very good, and except for the $32, it was great.
Jerry, it's time for sweet and salty.
We blew it, didn't we, last week?
We did. We did.
And the week
And the
before.
week before.
Last week we had it laid out right here, but I guess we got excited, who knows what, and we didn't do it.
I don't know.
So, before we do, we converted a salty man. Okay, I'm going to read you this. I don't know. Months ago, I said something, and Thomas O'Hara wrote, and he said, "Don't you people have anything better to do than make videos of every little happening in your lives? How long before we get to see Jerry in taking a dump?" Well.
Oopsie.
He obviously saw our show we did on the Toto toilet, and he wrote back, "Hey, how are you kids doing? I posted that salty comment a few weeks back about Jerry being on the I almost fell off my chair laughing at his comment. You people won me over. I can't help but to like anybody with a great sense of humor like that. T. O'Hara. So that it was great.
Yeah.
You know, we have fun with it. We don't take those salty comments too much to heart.
No.
Once in a while she does.
No, I don't. Yeah. It doesn't bother me.
Well, thanks for that. It takes a big man to let us
Yes.
know that he thinks he made a mistake or whatever you think. But today we have sweet and salty because Natalie DeStefano wrote as well, and she said, "We watched the whole episode and no sweet and salty. It's my favorite part. Are you going to stop doing it? I'm going to lie down now. I'm so devastated." Natalie DeStefano. No, we're not going to stop doing it. Like she said, we just had a brain freeze. All right, let's do the salty first. You want to?
Go for it.
This is from Hypnotherapy CW. Honey, and I mean Jerry, the piece. Come on, bro. Just shave it. Well, hypnotherapy. I like the look of the toupee. If it's crooked, I'll fix it. Right?
Not a toupee. Wish I had that.
Why do I get that so much? I must look terrible. My hair must look bad.
Because
I got
it's
this
thick.
thing back here. I know sometimes I get the Dennis the Menace.
He's got a Dennis
That
the Menace
sucker will
spot.
not lay down, and I'm not putting any more Vaseline on there.
It works. The sweet today comes from Aaron. Love your videos. Thank you for answering all our questions and questions we didn't know we had. Paoli, Indiana here. See you someday soon.
All right, Aaron. Thank you for that. Paoli, Indiana. That was about, I'm going to say 35 or 40 miles from where we grew up and lived. And I coached against Paoli. I know some people in Paoli. That's right up there pretty near what they used to call Ski Starlight.
Yes,
And it's very near the home of Larry Bird, French Lick.
that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Well, thank you for that letter. Appreciate it. We look good. It's time for we're here. My girl's not here. She not.
He's
No
hurrying.
more started without you.
If
You ever heard that one? I've got a tear in my ear from laying on my back in my bed while I cry over you.
Aw, you cry over me. Us on Facebook and look our website out. Oops, I'm gonna do that again.
No,
Until next time. That was really rank too. Let's do it again.
it's time for shoutouts. We always want to recognize the friends of our channel. How do you get to be a friend of our channel?
Oh, anything. We're friendly with everybody. But we can't put everybody in the world on there. But we put friends of our channel. They might give a donation. They might send us a card. Sometimes they will just meet us a meet and greet. Sometimes with a couple that
Top viewers on Facebook or
Yeah.
subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah.
Or especially like Brenda Jansen, Landmark Web Designs, that made that awesome website for us. She's number one on the Friends of the Channel today. And if you get time, people, go to that www.jerryandlinda.com.
Yeah.
And we put everything there. All of our videos are linked on there. Our contractors that trim our trees, that do all the work for us that we've had success with. We'll never put somebody on there that we don't recommend 100%.
Yeah,
So
right.
we've kind of rooted them out for you. There are some people that are not on that list that have done services for us because we would not do that to you.
Yeah, that's true.
This is Joe and Mary Ellen. Joe is a character. These fine folks live up in New York, and they have relatives living down here, and they are good people, and we hope to meet them one day when they come down to visit their relatives.
There you go. Well, this next one, I'm not real sure if it's Bobbin or Robin or just Bob.
That's because I typed this up, and I make so many mistakes, but believe it or not, that's Bobbin and Tom.
Bobbin and Tom. Bobbin and Tom Hall are from Eastwood, New Jersey. We met them down in Brownwood.
I wonder if it has anything to do with that Red Robin.
Red Robin comes a hop, hop,
Bob, and then Bob, or is it hop, hopping?
I don't
Is
know.
it Bob, bobbing, or hop, hop?
I don't know, but there's a red robin.
Mike and Heather are from Sylvania, Ohio. Look at that cute picture. They won the golf cart decorating contest in their village of DeLuna.
Yeah.
That's the spirit. We saw those carts, and they were awesome.
They were amazing. What great spirit. Now, these are our friends, Roxy and Teresa, and we had the privilege to go see them in concert. The Villages Chorus, and we got to go see them, and they were fantastic. They were part of a group of Heart of Florida barbershop quartets. That was up in, Tierra del Sol Rec Center, and what a great show that was. Oh my gosh, they were fantastic.
Yeah, I'm used to the barbershop quartets with 4 people, and they had that.
Yeah.
But they also have group. I bet there was 30 people in the women's group
yes.
and a large men's group, and it was fun, really fun. And these guys were having a great time.
They were, and great harmony. It was beautiful.
Yeah, we really appreciate being invited to that. Eric St. Pierre, look at him here. He rode by the other day and stopped and saw us getting his exercise. I think he was on a 20-mile bike ride.
Yes.
He's got his co-pilot there with him.
Oh, it was so cute. With those ears. Woo!
Yeah, that was definitely a wind drag, the ears on that pup.
Made him go slower.
The word jumble. Are you ready for it? Last week, the answer was deed restrictions. Hopefully you got that. This week, we're going to make it a whole lot easier for you. There it is. And the clue is, you can play or you can file an exemption. Hopefully all of you will get this one. Remember, if you get it, don't put the answer down below. Just let me know you know. And have fun with it.
Yeah.
That's going to do it for this week's edition of
Mailbag Monday.
Be sure and tune in for Thursday's show. I don't know what it's going to be. We may have to go live. She's been gone all week. We haven't really had time to do anything.
No.
So
We'll figure it out.
We'll get her done. You'll probably have something on Thursday.
We'll let you know.
I hope so.
If you haven't done it yet, please subscribe to our channel and follow us on Facebook and look us up on the website. Until next time.
See you when you get here.